by Wingstop here with Karl Anthony Towns. Kat, how would you assess the pace in which y'all are playing with early?
I think we're doing a good job. You know, obviously we got to be better defensively if we want to win this game. So, but right now we're scoring, so got to find a way to stop them from scoring.
What are the defensive adjustments that you'll look to talk to your team about?
Not give up 34 in a quarter. That would be a good start.
Thanks, Kat.
All right, thank you very much, Alyssa. Thank you, Karl. Anunoby juggles, grabs, dishes. Hard. Good anticipation there for Paul George.
Always a good defender.
Towns able to sneak it in, plus the foul. Got tapped by Bona. And a free throw coming for Towns, but he is in pain, grabbing at his back. He was questionable.
And ends up at the free throw line.
And he's still grabbing at that back. No, you're right, though, PJ. You know, there are some guys, I'm sure you experienced this as a coach, they go down and you say, uh-oh, and then there's some guys who they go down and you say, well, you know, that's just part of what happens. But in this case, even though Towns is down all the time, I wonder if there's any worry just because he came into this game with the back questionable.
Well, it's hard to say because he does take a lot of standing 8 counts in Madison Square Garden. There's no question about that.
Edgecombe has it taken away. McBride to the rim. And we shall see. Will it be successful? Early second. Successful challenge for Philadelphia, as Bona clearly did not make. Oh, as the Knicks win the tip.
First Philly turnover. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Here's McBride, guarded by Grimes. McBride, he got it. Miles McBride has been so good this season for the Knicks. Best net rating on the team. Knicks outscoring their opponents by 10 points per 100 with him on the floor. George got fouled. And Paul George is going to shoot 3. That looked tough.
Yeah.
As George hits the free throw. Well, it's time.
Of course they can score, but they can also get their teammates involved. I'd love to see that. They're very close. Their averages for the year in assists. Max has an advantage right now, 4-0.
DraftKings, the #1 sports book for live betting. Use promo code SPLASH when you sign up. Towns muscling inside, and that is going to be an offensive foul. Karl Anthony Towns has been very consistently called for that hook on drives, had 3 of them the other night against the Nets, and gets called for that one as he was hugging Bona.
Well, he's still standing up. If you know he's standing up, he didn't think he was fouled.
Second foul on Towns. Here's George. Step back jumper is good.
Perfect example of what Nick Nurse talked to us about. If you forget about him, hey, who's that guy wearing number 8? That's Paul George. He's capable of filling it up at any point.
Towns giving it up to Anunoby. Anunoby lost it last hit Trendon Watford. Out of bounds, and it will be Knicks basketball.
Got beat along the baseline. There he goes again.
Watford fouls Anunoby on the floor for the last few seasons. Bridges, who by far and away has the most corner threes since he entered the league, and then Anunoby, who's 3rd on that list over that span, as Anunoby gets that to drop in.
Well, that looked like identify a matchup. Look out.
Yeah, Grimes able to beat the Knicks down the floor. Out right after that transition bucket from Philadelphia with 9:18 to go in the second. And clashes between hundreds of protesters and law enforcement. The league after of the Minneapolis community. So here on ABC, the Lakers and the Mavericks will still air tonight, starting with Inside the NBA at 8 p.m. Eastern. Josh Hart buries the 3 for the Knicks, putting them back up by 1 here early in the second.
Vastly improved three-point shooter. He's been very quiet. He only had 3 points before that shot. He does a lot of other things, Josh Hart.
George short on that attempt. Hart comes up with it. George stood his ground. Hart goes through. Good movement here. Bridges might have gotten hit. Hart able to keep it alive. McBride. You can hear the crowd going deuce on every attempt from McBride. A lot of Knicks fans. Bridges, no. A lot of offensive rebounds, but no fruit at the end of that labor for New York. Edgecombe puffed it out of bounds, and it will be Knicks basketball.
Yeah, he lost it. Josh Hart started that last possession with the defensive rebound, then he got an offensive rebound, but the Knicks clanged up a couple of shots.
Towns throws it away. George intercepts it. Watford scoops it in.
Both of these teams like to run. Excuse me, Ryan. Both teams top 11, I should say, in fast break points.
A 9 lead changes, 4 ties as Towns is bumped. And
from behind, he was the trail official. He wasn't up to be able to see it happening. But
the field goal percentage, the three-point percentage, the scoring being down a little bit, still in elite company as he hits the second free throw there.
He slid into the #1 spot in rebounds in the NBA this morning. The latest stats, he jumped into the #1 spot.
Averaging 11.5 per game. Here's Grimes. Off to George. George drives it and pushes it in.
Paul George was quiet in the first quarter, not so in the second.
9 points for Paul George. All of them in the second. Towns able to get to it, make the grab. Wants the matchup with Bona. Banging into him, finds Hart on the shovel, and Hart got fouled by Edgecombe.
Not a pretty play, but it ends up with 2 free throws nonetheless for Josh Hart cutting. Knicks have done a good job moving without the ball today. PG led as a shot by Josh Hart.
Foul on the floor. Here's McBride. McBride's 3, short. And George flags down the rebound for Philadelphia.
Something wrong about the guy who's number 10th in the league in three-point shooting being nicknamed Deuce.
Edgecombe up under and off, but a foul. And VJ Edgecombe.
Either. I don't know if our good friend Mr. Javi lived not far from here, one of the best officials in the league when he was working.
The second free throw, Towns able to snare it. Knicks are a +8 on the glass in this first half. Embiid back in for Philadelphia at 15 points in the first, and Edgecombe rides McBride right to the free throw.
He is in every rookie category. You pick a category, he is top 5, top 3 in most of them. Leads in a couple, but he is just across the board filling the stat sheet.
I'll give him a few. Here you go, PJ. McBride. This is that free throw. This is both.
We may have had some
there's free chicken
handouts now.
Yeah.
We have some free chicken.
Both missed free throws means free Chick-fil-A for the crowd here. You know, a lot of places just the fourth quarter. Not so here in Philadelphia. Embiid, splash! Absurdly smooth. He is 6 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 2 from 3. McBride can't hit, now 1 of 5 from downtown.
Whatever Joel Embiid has done to get ready for these last 2 games, he should continue to do exactly the same.
George doesn't get the roll, and Embiid had struggled shooting the ball from 3 to begin this season, but it is starting to come around. Just 26% on the year, but we've seen signs of late and again today. Brunson, oh, what a move from Jalen Brunson.
Unbelievable footwork.
16 from Brunson. George gets around Hart, couldn't quite scoop it in. Here come the Knicks with numbers. McBride slings it ahead. Robinson cutting.